Hi friends. If you're just joining in the live chat, welcome. If you're watching on the replay, hello. Hello from the future. I think I gotta tone this down. Oh, that's better. I was looking very shiny. Very shiny. I could powder down as well, but meh. Wow, I got the new Pro Max. Hey, come on in, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Chat, January 24th, 2020. Hi, friends. Hi, Anna Marie. Hi, Pam. What's up? Hi, Cindy. Hi, Tiffany. Come on in. I feel like, oh God, I'm gonna move this. Oh, don't want to cover the camera, Alicia. There we go. That's better. Hello, Anne. Welcome, friends. Thank you so much for joining on our weekly live chat. I will now go over the notes. I have some notes here because as the week progresses, I definitely like to remember what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we will do today. I hope everyone's week is going well, has gone well. Hello, Martha. Hi, Sheila. What's up? Oh, thank you so much. What do we have on the agenda tonight, friends? Well, right. Is everyone present? Is everyone at their desk? Is everyone ready to go? Class is in session. Let's get started. Well, we have the new Natasha Denona Love Palette. Everyone is losing their minds. Oh, Denisha, feel better. Feel better. We have the flu. Get some rest. That is the best thing to do. If you have the flu, get some rest. It is a virus, so don't take antibiotics for it. It'll ruin you. Anyway, sorry, slight health tangent. The Natasha Denona Love Palette. What we can talk about, what we could figure out as a strategy. If we already have the Coral palette, if we already have Sunrise and Lila, maybe we can make something happen similarly from those palettes. The Love, what is it called? The Love Glow Cheek Palette. It looks like that. You know what? I have my iPad here for a reason. It looks like it might be a cheek palette that's primarily all shimmer shades and all highlighter shades, which, you know, there's something. What fell? I don't even know. It's fine. There's something about that. Look at this. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I totally screamed as well. You're not kidding. And the swatches, friends, looked insane. I didn't jump on the Natasha.com, Denona.com pre-order. Just, you know, I just wanted to leave that alone, okay? I love you, Natasha. But that online website stuff, listen, I'm staying away from it. So here it is. This is on Trend Moods page. Dude, what is, come on, hold on. Does she have the swatches on here? No, you know what it is? It's on Natasha's, it is on Natasha's stories. We're going to Natasha's stories. Listen, I love you, girl, but I want to see, wait a minute. Oh, Matt, I love listening to her talk. Oh, oh. Stop it. Okay. Transparent, here we go. Let's see it, Natasha. Give it to us. Oh. You know what? Listen. We don't need any of this, friends. Let's get back to what we started with in the beginning of the year, okay? We can lust over whatever we want, okay? We can lust over it. We can want it. We could put it on our wish list. We can dream about it. We gotta stay strong, right? What are the key points to this low buy of January? Okay, is it in our budget? It's exactly, Dawn. It's pretty, but are we going to use it? Remember what I said when I did my 28 pan palette tutorial that we usually get really shiny, pretty things, and it's like it sits in our drawer, right? So I understand that I'm in a position of makeup reviewage, if you will, and yes, people have been tagging me left and right about reviewing this palette. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at this, look at that shade she just swatched. It's absolutely gorgeous. But if we really wanted to break it down, right? If you happen to have the Pat McGrath Star Wars palettes, I know, triggering, you might be able to recreate similar looks, right? What I like about the Natasha Denona Love palette is that she kind of sectioned it with coral warm red shades and then silvery purple plum shades, and I like that arrangement and curation a lot. I'm getting both, I'm weak. I know, friends, I know. There's something old school about Natasha Denona color stories. Cocoa Violet, I agree. And that's what I pay for, and I don't mind paying for. Because sometimes it's not just about the pigmentation and the quality, right? The pigmentation and the quality is obviously there, right? But when it comes to the curation, I think it takes a certain type of mind and genius to figure out what shades should go with what other colors and textures. Thank you, Tiffany, for mentioning that it is $65. It is not like the huge typical 15 pan palette. So this is the Biba, which is her big 15 pan palette, her original size. This would be $129, but the Love palette is the Sunrise midi size, and it's $65. A more approachable price point for luxury, and it just gives people a chance to try Natasha Denona. Naomi, I also think it complements a lot of the shades in Sunrise and Lila, which is what I wanted to bring up, right? If you're lusting over Love palette, you could technically create similar looks with Lila and Sunrise. Although Lila might not have that sick silver shade, but it has other shades within the silver family that maybe pull more lavender. The red you could find red tones in Sunrise. My favorite red lipstick, man, I mean, the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Ribbon. What else? I'm sure there's some, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. I did see the cheek palette, which is what I wanted to show. I want to go back onto her stories because when she swatched this freaking cheek palette, friends, I nearly died. It was too much to take. Oh my gosh, she's still swatching this eyeshadow palette. I have to go back and look at all these swatches. Oh my goodness. They look gorgeous. You know, some of those shades in the ND Love palette might look like Moon Phase from Golden Opulence from Mama Pat, which is what it kind of reminded me of. Okay, she's talking about it. Natasha, oh my gosh, here it is. Look, what is that? What is the shine? The shine looks crazy. I don't know if it looks chunky. I don't think Natasha doesn't do chunky. She definitely fine mills those powders. So, you know, John, them swatches, exactly. I'm curious to see how it does apply on skin, right? Swatches on the arm definitely does not apply to how it looks in real life, right? So we're looking forward to that. Friends, if you decide to buy this, we're not going to judge each other. Catherine, thank you. Are you going, hold on, let me pull you up. Are you going to take advantage of the CD Japan's 2,000 yen sale? There's a sale? Catherine, first of all, thank you so much for the super chat. Heart you so much. I'm going to take a look now because I still want that Fox set. Woo! If we do get the Love palette and the Love Glow Cheek palette, it's okay. But we gotta regroup and figure it out, friends. We gotta say, do you usually wear highlighters on the regular? If you don't, then please do not get this because it is all highlighter all over the place, I think, for this cheek palette. I believe it will cost $55 if it is consistent with her previous cheek palettes. So we shall see. I'm definitely going to get it. Maybe Beautylish will help us out and send it to me so we can save some money, look at the swatches, and decide if it's for us or not. Okay? Okay. There have been, moving on from Natasha Denona, there have been sneak peeks of Pat McGrath's new concealer. Now, I want to start this conversation, this portion of the chat about Pat. Do you guys feel there's like, because I talked about when she had her whole Star Wars debacle, how the email code was outlaid and all that stuff. I feel there's like a disproportionate amount of rage for Pat. Like, are people really still upset about it? Like, I thought we have already moved on. But I guess we haven't. A lot of us haven't. It's just so strange. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna get the concealer, and I really don't care. I don't really care about people still being upset with Pat. And I understand, listen, if you have your reasons, I understand. I just feel there are other brands doing way worse things, okay? Other than, sure, it sucks that the palette sold out. It sucks that her marketing is cat and mouse. It does. But there are worse things. You know what I mean? I just feel just like our who is here, the sensitivity levels have just skyrocketed in a lot of things. Like, people are just rageful all the time. Like, it is exhausting. It is exhausting to be upset all the time over makeup, which leads me to also segue into the Clionadh set. Tell me why I went on the Clionadh site. First of all, shout out to Makeup Vixen for reminding me that the sale was happening, because I totally ignored it, okay? I totally ignored the sale, but then it was like 4 or 9. She DM'd me, was like, you on this sale? I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay. Go on, I had some stuff, right? I saw things were selling out, and I'm like, oh boy, let me check out. Couldn't check out, friends. Couldn't check out. Couldn't check out. And it's so funny too, I tried to check out, but the PayPal tab was grayed out and the regular checkout tab was grayed out. So I couldn't even check out. I wanted to, but I couldn't. So I wanted to participate in the Clionadh sale. I couldn't. Did I go on their feed and cuss them out? No. You know what? It happens. They're a small brand. Sure, I was peeved the first time where they took 2 months to send my eyeshadows, whatever. But I just feel people get so upset over makeup and over selling out. Like, this is what happens. I agree, limited edition means limited edition, and that's it. And unfortunately, in regards to the Star Wars release, the vultures were out, fam. The vultures were out, and they bought so many of those palettes. They have teams of people on the computers to make sure that they get them before anyone else and sell them at a ridiculous price. Perspective is important. You know, exactly, Mari Queen. The stained glass collection is permanent, but it's just always... you know what, Clionadh, if you ever watch this, your eyeshadows are beautiful. However, I find that shopping from Clionadh could be a little exhausting, so I just left it alone. I left it alone. Listen, I wanted to try some of their other multi-chrome glitter textures because they look gorgeous. And I thought, listen, maybe you guys wanted to check them out too. Couldn't get my hands on them. Forget it. It's fine. It's fine. So when people are so upset, whatever. That is true, Pam. They might do a pre-order, but I'm just so like over it. I don't even know if I'm going to participate in the pre-order. So that's that. Did Miss Sheila about entitlement? I missed that comment, but it's true. And listen, I work at a gym where there's some entitled mothers up in there, okay? Thinking, Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. You are the best. And people get real entitled about the whole makeup thing. Now, in regards to Pat, I understand she's a luxury brand, and there were certain expectations set in terms of what loyal customers should get in return, right? And during that time, at the end of the year, it seemed that the loyal customers were just lumped together with everyone else, right? There were no privileges set, right? Depending, no matter how much you spent on Pat, you still had to wait in line, which is what I think got people really upset. What eyeshadow are you trying out? Well, in terms of the Clionadh, I just wanted to do the like vibrant multi-chromes and the pastel multi-chromes. I mean, they have so many different multi-chrome categories. I just wanted to get a little bit of everything, but I couldn't even do it. What happened to your eye? Well, I just have two different eyeshadow looks. Today, I have the Viseart Grande Pro one. I played with it today. I actually edited this before I came on live, so it'll go on tomorrow. How to use your Viseart Grande Pro palettes. That is the video. And also, okay, people were mad about Pat and everything. Did no one mention the fact that she tried to reach out to as many customers as possible to give them the link to buy Decadence again, or to reach out and try to rectify the situation? It just seems the only thing that's spoken about is to sell out, the cat and mouse chase, but no one's going to talk about that. Oh, they said her helping was being shady. Of course, of course. Who really knows, right? We're only speculating here, but it just seems that that was overlooked. And like you said, it would be seen as, oh, well, she shouldn't have done that because she should have just had more on sale anyway. Listen, okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. Whatever Pat comes out with next, I'm going to review it, and people can still be mad. Don't care. But why didn't she return those palettes to the people whose orders were canceled? I don't know. I don't know. Pat only can do what she can. It will always seem to think, you always think, if the brand owner knows what what's going on the back end with the manufacturing, right? That's true. That's true. That's true. I'm sure Pat was pissed that these vultures were selling her palettes 3 times the price. Ellie, I'm still gonna buy it. Well, so am I. It could have been like the Clionadh situation where they thought they had enough stock but ended up being way more popular than expected. Sure, that's also a possibility. It happens to any brand. People look at the brand owner as the only person involved, but there is so much going on. I agree with you, Amber. Absolutely. There's more to it than the eye can see. We could always assume a lot of things, but until we're there, we don't know really what's going on. Hey, Alamanda, what's up? I'm happy that she eventually reached out to you because I know you were really upset about that first release, so I'm happy that's been rectified. Yes, the Love palette is the same size as the Sunrise palette. Stephanie, I agree. I don't really care. I don't care. I'm gonna respect your opinion. If you feel really strongly about boycotting Pat, I respect your opinion, right? Because who am I? But as I see it, I don't find reason or it worth the energy to get mad at her or still be mad at her. Yes, I agree, Pam. Love looks reminiscent of Dark Galaxy. There's some Dark Galaxy moments in Love palettes. I agree. I just don't like people dragging me into their boycott. Listen, I don't want to be dragged into too much boycotting going on. Oh my goodness. It's like boycott fatigue. I'm exhausted. There's so many things to be mad at. I'm tired. I just want to put on the makeup, okay? That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Oh, anyway, moving on. Right, it's not her business. Now her personally, get over it. I agree. Other things. Let's moving on. We've talked about Natasha Denona Love. We talked about possibly the Pat McGrath concealer coming out and us still buying it and us don't care about people being mad at Pat. It looks like it could be like a Giorgio Armani Power Fabric moment since she was responsible in the formulation of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. We shall see. We shall see. The Bite Beauty Foundation, which I grabbed a sample of this week. It's so funny. I saw Michelle Wang's. I didn't see the video, but I saw her thumbnail. I was like, it's meh. I agree with her. It's meh. I didn't see Samantha Ravindall's video because I know she was like in it and maybe she was working with Bite. It wasn't a collaboration per se, but I think people were, or she was working with the brand and trying out samples or what have you. But I tried the foundation if you guys wanted to shade match it or whatever. And I agree. It's like whatever. It's okay. I think people were treating it as something mind-blowingly gorgeous. But I'm like, listen, my Hourglass Vanish liquid with the Pat McGrath Sublime Skin Fetish Foundation, that is Le Chef's Kiss combination, okay? Zeta, I agree. Gigi, you're not missing much by Bite Beauty not being available in France. You know what I mean? That combo is great. Tracy, I will not be reviewing the new Amrezy because I have a little bit of palette fatigue and I'm definitely glad I didn't grab it so I could save for Natasha Denona. I'm actually over groundbreaking. Listen, I get it. I think they use the word micellar to kind of manipulate the marketing a little bit, maybe. I don't know if the micellar technology only means removing. I'm not a cosmetic chemist, so I can't really speak on it. Cassandra, I have to say I'm going to skip on the pillow talk from Charlotte. I'm going to have to. You know what it is? That palette is beautiful. If I received it as a gift, I would use it. But I don't know. I just feel like when I see that, I did express my crazy interest about it in my last chat. I was like, I'm going to take a look at this. I'm going to take a look at this. And listen, the Pillow Talk eyeliner, I feel the color can make you look like you have a little bit of an eye disease, which I like. I like that look. Depending on how I execute it, it could be really good. But that color could be a little hit or miss, so I'm going to skip it. And the Pillow Talk palette, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I could make it happen with my other shades. And then, as someone said, the blush color is really strong. I agree. I'm like, I don't know, man. And the Pillow Talk lipstick, even a lot of people lighter than me didn't like that lipstick. Okay, it appeared too pink. And the medium and intense shade, I feel just look like rosier versions. And I rarely wear rose tone lipsticks. So I'm not going to get the Pillow Talk, okay? If someone gifts it to me, okay, I'll come on here and take a look at it. But that's it. I did see the Love palette swatches. We spoke about it a little earlier. I showed a little bit of Natasha's story on here. So, ooh, they look spicy hot. Spicy hot. Ah, thank you for that. Micellar basically means it is both hydrophobic and hydrophilic in nature. Chris, Beautylish was really nice to send me the Lunar brush in PR. I believe it's going to be on its way sometime soon. So thank you so much, Beautylish. They're so kind. Cannot wait. You know the big words. Hydrophilic, I forgot what it's called again. So much science in this chat. I love it. Give it to me. Hydrophobic and hydrophilic, yes. Water loving, water repelling. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Anyway, yes, I will not be getting anything from Charlotte's Pillow Talk collection. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes. Is it Taya or Taya? I apologize for the mispronunciation. I did see the Fenty spray, but here's the thing with sprays, friends. I do not use setting sprays anymore because the reason behind it is if you spray something on your face, and even if it has humectants, if you don't apply an occlusive on that spray, it's going to evaporate and take all the water with it, which is just a huge no, especially for dehydration. So I don't use sprays anymore. I don't use the Badescu, I don't use the Oneida, I don't use nothing. Yes, I used to use Max Fix Plus a lot, and I'll still do from time to time to wet my shadows. And the reason why they dry you out is because if you spray and put a moisturizer on, it works. But if you just spray it and just let it evaporate, then it just leaves you dry. It's kind of like you leaving a wet sponge on the table. It's going to dry out. The scent's no good. The eye primer I use my concealer, but I also like the ABH primer, and I hope they come out with more shades. So, because the one shade they have for the eye primer is so pinky, I wish they would come out with like different tones, different skin tones. Yeah, Tiffany, the sprays. I did not get the new Juvias. I hope ABH comes out with more skin tones for their primer. I didn't even try to get Beautylish Lucky Bag. I saw a couple of openings, and it seems like there are similar items all throughout. Hi Shannon, what's up? Welcome to the chat. I think Urban Decay is a good, and the MAC Primer Paint Pot, in terms of like those dry downs, I think they're ideal for shadow application. I did get my Star Wars Decadence, yes. I think the Urban Decay primer is not ideal for dry eyelids, however. I have been using, though, the Hourglass concealer for my eye prep. I like it. I like it. Hi, friend. That's so funny. You're so fun. I gotta check out the CoverGirl. CoverGirl lid lock, eh? Sheila and too many Rivieras. Do you buy from ColourPop? Sometimes I do. I bought the bare necessities, but I tried to like, because ColourPop is dangerous. They're so dangerous with their 25% off site-wide, and then all of a sudden you're like adding all these things to your cart, even though they're not a lot per item. You add all the items, and before you know it, you're dropping $100 at checkout at ColourPop. That's all I would go, because I found that if I buy affordable or inexpensive and luxury, it's a lot budget wise. So I primarily just buy items that I know I'm going to use, and that's nothing against Juvia's Place or ColourPop. I just feel like if I buy it all, I'm not going to use as much per item. So I did not get a lucky bag because it was on the same day as the Star Wars Decadence drop, and it was just not going to happen. Too much online stress. Yes, thank you so much for agreeing with me. Yes, to the Fenty. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, people were trying to compare the Fenty Fly pencils to the Linda pencils. Lindas are a lot smoother across the board, but the Fenties are still really good. It really all depends if you prefer a mechanical pencil or a more traditional sharpening pencil. No, Pat McGrath is not coming out with the Love Palette. Natasha Denona is. The ColourPop Jelly Much the ColourPop Jelly Much shadows They're good. You have to use the right brush so they could spread evenly across the lid, but some are really nice. What new, oh my goodness, the new collection from ColourPop, the cool, it's okay. I just try to ignore it because it's like, if I try to buy all the new ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, I will lose my mind. Here's the thing with the Tati palette. I wish she did not include all those glitters. It's just so much product to be... It's a product that's not even eye safe. And to have so much of it in a palette, I just feel is not practical. It's not practical. I wish you would have made it like fun duochromes or something. You're sure right it's dangerous to review Tati stuff. I stay away. Exactly. I didn't see what happened to Shay's review. They were coming for her when she was talking about that Blendiful. Oh my goodness me. Listen. The Tati squad can stay over there. The Tati squad can stay over there. You're gonna go peek. You're gonna go peek. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you for being in this squad. I was thinking about getting Makeup Geek, but I'm like, I'm not in a rush. You know what I mean? I feel my experience with it will be fine, right? It's not gonna be terrible. It's gonna be good shadows. So that's why I don't feel the need to grab them right away. When you try Pasna, do you feel like anything? Yes, exactly, exactly. That's the thing. Lena says, when you try Pat's and Natasha's eyeshadow palettes, you don't want to buy anything else. I feel like the other brands still give me that excitement. And I know that's relative, but I feel the same way. Glitchy Glam, thank you for the super chat. You are so kind. Thank you so much. What are my thoughts on the Natasha Denona Sculpt and Glow palette? I think it's a lot of makeup and it's just too big of a palette. I wish if she would come out with another Sculpt palette that she would downsize it. It's just, I mean, if you're a pro, it makes sense. But if you're not, forget it. It's just so much product. I'm happy that the Love palette from Natasha Denona is also small and also $65 and not $129. Well, you know, I get with the price increase if they're made in the USA, but I think they were cheaper because back in the day, a 9-pan palette from Makeup Geek cost you like $50-something, and now it's down to $32-something, I thought. Not gonna do the Huda. Not gonna do the Huda. I wasn't really impressed with the retrograde. Thanks, Adrian. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna skip on the mini Norvina as well. I did see a Smoky Glows palette. It might be. I thought the color, what is that company? Pantone? What did Pantone announce as the color of the year? Wasn't it blue? I forgot. But it seems that we're looking at a lot of pinks, corals, and reds coming this season. Definitely not going to get anything from KKW. Nothing against her. I'm not going to talk about that. But I'd rather spend my money on makeup from makeup artists, just people who have, I feel, a better handle on the product. That's it. Okay? That's it. And not to say, I'm sure Mario has influence, right? Same thing with Rihanna. I'm sure a lot of the makeup artists on the Fenty Beauty team definitely give perspective on the making of the product. But when it comes to the makeup artistry genius that I see in, again, Muse Beauty Pro and Viseart, and Natasha and Pat, like, I'm fine. I'm good. I don't need anything else. Hi, Diana. How are you? And it's the same thing with Kylie, with all those brands. It's just a lot of hype, and the fact that they're selling makeup is just because of their celebridom. That's it. I didn't even know MAC had a new collection. I probably will be skipping it. The only thing I bought from MAC was like their holiday quad with that bronze shade that I thought was really pretty. And before that were just a few of the Aladdin makeup products from that collection and collab. That was it. Yeah, I'm going to stay neutral on that for sure. I'm going to stay neutral on KKW Beauty, okay? MAC is pumping out some... Yes! Sheila, thank you for actually bringing up Sydney Grace. I finally got the Raspberry Kiss bundle as well as the Mountain Trail bundle. Love them. Love them. Oh, Alicia, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. You're so kind. Oh, definitely have to do a Sydney Grace video for sure. And I ordered the Eternal Love palette, but that's not going to ship until February. Ooh, Viseart Liaison. That's a good one. I haven't come... Well, thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. I haven't come up with an official squad name yet. I know Myrna said the Kinky Sweat Squad. So whatever witty y'all come up with, I'll take it. I'll take it. I like Sheila, actually like Mountain Trail better than Raspberry Kiss. Raspberry Kiss is beautiful, but what I found was that those plummy maroon shades, I wish she would have added like a plummy bronze so I could have a warm moment and a cool plum moment, but it's all right. Because when I put all 9 shades, I put like shades on this side and shades on this side, they pretty much look the same. So I just wanted that one distinguishable shimmer standout lid color. Ooh, someone try the SHISEIDO. Ain't that foundation the ish? Now that's a foundation that's worth talking about, okay? You're watching from Japan. What's up? I need to go to Japan and get some brushes. The kinkiest. The kinkies. The kinky coven. You guys. The kinky coven. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Dolly. You are so kind. Thank you for the super chat. The super chat. Kinky Coven. Is that a stick, friends? Are we going to call ourselves the Kinky Coven? The Kinky Coves. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. The Koi palette. Oh, yes. That's a good one, too, from Viseart. I love it. I love the Koi palette as well. Kinky Coven with the K because... Agreed. Coven with the K. Woo woo! Taya giving us these good ideas. Well, you know, Toya, Viseart did that special collaboration. Well, I guess it's not the right word to say, but in the Middle East, they were selling those big palettes. I couldn't tell you how close I was to getting those stupid palettes. I had to stop myself every time because I'm like, I can't do this. It's so much shadow. So much shadow. I was trying to find it. And the shipping was not even that bad. I think it was free. I think it was free. Oh my goodness me. Can I find it? No. I don't know if they're going to have it on their main page. Oh my goodness. It was like those two. I don't think I'll find it. But I was trying to ignore it because I'm like, please do not spend $110. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I hated the... Jilly, thank you, friend. Thank you so much. Yes, Sheila, thank you. The addictive palettes. Nope. I'm going to ignore. We're going to ignore. It's fine. We don't need them. Hello, Rebecca from San Diego. Welcome to Friday Night Chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. Exactly, Toya. They had that special for the addicted Viseart palettes for $115. Free shipping. I had to walk away. I had to walk away. Thank you so much, Jilly, for the belated birthday wishes. Your girl's 35. I might not look 35, but this body feels 35, okay? Melbourne, hello! Thank you for joining. Tiffany, we were just talking about the addictive Viseart palettes that were on sale from like the, I think Middle Eastern market. They were selling them, that portion of the Viseart market, but we were like, we're not buying it. Yes, oh, we're halfway there. We're halfway there to the 40 mark. What else do I have on here? I think those were the only points that I have for this chat this evening, friends. We have around 20 minutes left. Let's see these comments rolling. We have a lot of January babies in the house. A lot of them in the house. I think, oh, that's a good, what did Pam say? Viseart official palettes. I thought they were real Viseart and they were just releasing those for that market. Dawn, I did see the Tom Ford face palettes and I still did not spend my naughty money that I got for Christmas. Hi, Melissa. Welcome. Happy belated. You want to bet $5? We won't talk about hot guys. We won't talk about hot guys. We will talk about hot eyeshadow palettes, okay? Where are we talking about the Viseart palettes? Passing on. They are real Viseart. Anastasia confirmed. All right, then. They are real Viseart. I'm just curious to see how that formula is in comparison to their pro palettes. Ah, Viseart Middle East, is that what it stands for, Sheila? It's the sister company to Viseart? Gotcha. I probably won't do, well, so happy to share about Michelle Wang's collab with ESUM. That's a lot of fun. You know, I feel the collab has to be super authentic and organic. Like, I want to definitely work with a brand that I already use extensively, but I'm not in a rush to do it, for sure. I feel like I have a lot of time to make that happen. Feel like collabs happening left and right. Like, I just like to chill in my little corner. We talked about the Makeup Geek rebrand, and it just seems like it's fine, right? I'm not saying that it's a bad product. I don't have it. I haven't tried the rebrand. A lot of I saw a couple of reviews on the makeup, and it just seems like it's good, right? It's good. I'm just not in a rush to buy it. Definitely not in a rush to buy it. I do not understand how people buy Tom Ford for foreshadows at $88 and complain about Mother Pat being so expensive. Yeah, well, I spoke about that when she released her holiday quads, and I remember I got a little heated in that video because I'm like, really? Oh, I was thinking about that. How do I feel about the Jackie Aina palette being 50% off already? Well, I would think the only reasoning I would say, marketing business-wise, is that from the string of palettes that were released, that was the first one. Then it was the Norvina palette, and then there was the Carly Bible palette. So maybe she's first in line to go on sale because she was the first one to release. But, however, I do feel maybe the Norvina palette should have been 50% off. Just saying. I know she's a new brand and all of that, but the fact that, first of all, I don't think Jackie's palette got enough love. I think people were real mad at her too. And I know, listen, you don't have to like, I'm not saying you have to love Jackie Aina. Some people just don't vibe with her, and that's okay. I just feel there were just some unsolicited opinions about her that just made no sense. Just no sense. I believe the Jackie Aina palette is on sale at Macy's. Yeah, and that's why I'm not picking up the Amrezy palette. I mean, first of all, I didn't even really know who Amrezy was until the highlighter came out. And until then, I was like, who is that? And listen, it's just so incredible to me how popular these people are. I don't understand. Like, they all look the same. They all look the same with the same pumped up lips and the same type of skin. It's just... like, when are we going to move on from that look? Yeah, exactly. They're all like mini Kardashians. And like the same small waist and that big booty. That's probably photoshopped. I hope we move on from the Instagram model look for sure. For sure. Because it's like... And it's crazy. What's crazy about it also is that the way they look in real life is terrifying. Terrifying. Until they put makeup on, they look glamorous and beautiful. But when they take it off, it's like, oh my gosh, they look so swollen. So swollen. It's too much. It's too much. I think it also, unfortunately, that's the look and that's what people gravitate towards. It's the same thing in the fitness industry, friends. So I see a little bit of both when I see like what's going on in the beauty world and the fitness world. The same thing in the fitness world. It's like that whole like slim with like the crop top here and the leggings here and the top not here. It's a look and it's like, but can you do anything? But can you teach a class? No, you can't. It really is. It's not a natural beauty. It's definitely a top knots are good though if you're not a fake Instagram fitness model. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know what Gymshark was until like I saw Melissa Aletorre wear it and I'm like, oh, those look so uncomfortable. They look so tight. So much suction. My goodness. We're talking about Gymshark leggings. Oh. I don't follow those people. I dare not because then Instagram's going to keep pushing all of their ads in my feed. I wouldn't know. Arthritis is definitely serious. I wouldn't know what to recommend. Movement is always good, but please proceed with caution. I did not buy, I have a few Ivy Park stuff, not from this round, but I thought it was okay too. I thought it was okay. What the hell is Gymshark? It's just like a influencer gym brand. I feel like they're the Morphe of the fitness world. Like everyone has an affiliation with them. Everybody. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? Yes, it's very disappointing as a mature woman to watch them lie on skincare when their faces are peeled, Botox, and filled. That is correct. Like, when Kylie came out with her skincare brand, it's like, are you really using those products, Kylie? Your skin don't look like that because of those products, okay? The only silver lining is that she got young people concerned about their skincare. That was it. But the one product she forgot to include, which is the most important product to use as a youth, is sunscreen. But anyway. Listen. I just feel I was thinking about this the other day. I think about this every day. I feel we've just lost all control with reality. This social media world has just taken over. I feel people are just not connected to what's really going on in real life. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. I would love to review the Natasha Love Palette as soon as it comes in. They're not connected to real life. And also, I didn't realize how antisocial or how socially awkward a lot of these influencers are. It's so strange. I like attended an influencer yoga class a year ago, and people were just so like awkward. I'm like, you could just say hi. It's okay. You could just say hi. No, don't want to drag the socially awkward. It's more so how they present themselves as not on Instagram. So that is totally different. So thank you for pointing that out. I'm not saying being socially awkward is bad, but if you present yourself to be otherwise online and then I meet you in real life and you just don't know what to do, it's just a strange dynamic. It's a strange dynamic. It could be a little snobby. I mean, there have been stories about in the beauty influencer space that people won't talk to you unless you have a certain amount of followers on Instagram. And now, exactly, a lot of teenagers want to be YouTubers now. I mean, I feel in across the board, work ethic has gone down. People don't have any etiquette anymore. It's like people showing up on time to work should be rewarded. Are you kidding me? You should be on time for your job. Like, well, where is... I don't get it. I don't get it. So when people like, and wanting a job on the digital space and everything, having a job on the digital space takes work and etiquette as well. Okay? You just can't, I'm not angry. I'm just speaking with passion. You just can't show up and just expect things to happen and given to you. I feel like the work ethic, not only in the digital space, but in a lot of fields, has just gone down. Thank you so much. Yes, give this live stream a like before the dislikes take over. Good night, Carrie. Thank you for stopping by. I'll be like, listen, as long as you try not to be. Ha! You listen. I'm just very forward. People don't understand. This is how New Yorkers are, okay? This is how New Yorkers are. We just talk. We just talk, all right? You could be a moderator, absolutely. I don't use false eyelashes on a regular, only with tutorials so they could look a little better on camera. Yes, Drea, you made it. I love it. Like, New Yorkers are mean? No, we're just focused. We're just focused. I get really, and I guess I'm very forward sometimes when I speak. I try to tread lightly on certain subjects, but that's it. I need to make sure if I'm late, the coffee's going straight into the teacher's hand. That's it. Thank you so much. I try to be kind, but also say what's on my mind, and I try to be very careful with what I say. Queens, we got Bronx in the house. Yes. Thank you so much. I will not be trying the Fenty mascara. I did a little sample of it in Sephora with a clean wand, with the sample wand. I'm going to keep using my L'Oreal Paradise. Where is the earring place? You will find Eastleigh, these earrings, in Artisan Flea Market in Chelsea Market. So if you just go Artisan Flea in Chelsea Market, you'll be able to get it. I'm an island girl, so I'm used to the direct. Woo! You see? You see? Good night, Siobhan. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. New York is hard. New York is hard, for sure. It's expensive. It's expensive. Will makeup eraser towels damage natural hair bristles to wipe off? I don't know. I do not know. I just use a regular microfiber towel, but I'm not quite sure what the difference is material-wise. I didn't know there was a Lily mascara. I'm not aware of it. The Fenty mascara looks, it looked nice when I tried a sample of it, but again, $22 or however much it costs. I use mascara so much, and to keep spending that every 3 months will start to add up. I am not an insider to any product launches. I don't think I'm that famous. I still have not checked out the Taraji hair yet. What's up, Fashionably Fit Life? I missed you. Thank you for coming to the chat. I try to use New Lash every time. I try to remember to apply it. Sometimes I don't, but when I do, it's great. But springtime, it could get a little tricky because when my allergies kick in, my eyes become very sensitive. So I lay off for a few weeks. Hey, Kim, thank you for coming. New Yorkers are lovely. You should see Londoners. Well, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's too funny. New Lash works. I have to agree. New Lash really works. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Hi, Jada. Thank you for coming to the chat. Serums are good if you put an occlusive on them, because usually, unless the serum has an occlusive in the formula, for instance, if you apply a hyaluronic acid, and this is along the same lines as a setting spray or like skin care mist, whatever, if you apply a humectant and not an occlusive, your humectant ingredients are going to pull water from your skin. So it doesn't matter how great the serum is, you got to slap on the moisturizer. Bye, Shell. I try to sample of use to the people, and it's good. It's good. It's not my cup of tea. Nothing against it. I just find that I rather just spend less on skincare that I know is just as effective. What's up from LA? I used to use Grande Lash, but I think New Lash is better. Hi, Portia, what's up? Someone got a Wang Goss brush in their lucky bag. Is that what I read? Hello there. Hi, Vanessa from Brazil. Thank you for coming in on the chat. I use the EV Technology Daily UV Mousse. That is my favorite sunscreen right now. And I'll make sure that everything I have on my face, what I have on my nails. Oh, I forgot to do a nail check-in. What is wrong with me? Cert Colors Vaporware on this hand. We've got the Cert Colors Very Valentino on this hand. I'll put those down below as well, so you guys can take a look. I have tried Vitalash. Have I? It's been a while. But I like New Lash more. Probably not. Probably I'm not going to do Light Slacker. I mean, the polishes look gorgeous, but I've been loving what I've seen from Cert Colors, Live Love Polish, and also Fun Lacquer. We are definitely going to take a look at the new Natasha Denona Love Palette. We talked more about it earlier in the chat, but we're going to get it. Which Wang Goss brush was in the lucky bag, friends? Starly is fun too. Starly's fun too. Also, Static Nails has some stuff. They have like basic cream polishes, but the colors are nice. I don't know, Diana. I think it's better to invest. You don't have to invest in skincare, period. But ingredients are ingredients. And a humectant is humectant. If you don't slap it on with an occlusive, it doesn't matter how much you spend. It's going to make you dry. Definitely. Sonia G in the lucky bag. I saw a couple of lucky bags get Sonia G. That's two. I do. I give myself Petty and Manis. I have to do my Petty tonight, actually. What is on my cheeks? I actually have the Hourglass Radiant Bronzer Light today. The multi-magnetic chromes are gorgeous. Good night, Alicia. Thank you for coming to the chat. Have a great one. Actually, we're going to round this up, friends. It is an hour. Oh, Henry. Our Henry Cavill is back on the interwebs after his holiday. So we could get our daily fix. He is so funny talking about how he does his fasted cardio in the morning. He walks his dog. It's just like, oh, Henry, you're so funny. He's such a bro. The reason why we don't see that about him is that because of his accent. I swear. I feel like he's such a bro. If he didn't have that accent. But that's where we will end it. My friends, thank you. Lucy, I will put that link down below. Thank you so much for joining in on our Friday night chat. Thank you for those for the super chat. You are so generous. I will put everything that I have on my makeup, my nail polish, everything down below. It'll take me a little while, maybe 20 minutes, but it'll be down there in the description box. And until then, friends, that is a wrap. I will see you here next time on Friday Night Chat.